We're going to look today at simplifying expressions. You may also see this called collecting like terms. Have a think about this. If I go to the shop and I buy 4 apples, I then go to another shop and buy another 3 apples, and then I go to a final shop and buy 2 more apples. How many have I bought altogether? How can I write this as a sum? Well, hopefully this is fairly straightforward for us. If I was to write this as a sum, I'd write 4 plus 3 plus 2. And in total, that would mean that I've bought 9 apples. And we're going to apply this logic to simplifying expressions. Let's have a look at one. So here's a couple of examples. So if I've got a B, you've got a B, and someone else has got a B, how many B's have we got altogether? We've got 3 B's. If I've got an R, you've got an R, someone else has got an R, someone else has got an R, and someone else has got an R, how many R's have we got together? Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 R's there, so that's my answer, 5R. And this example is similar to the example that we've just looked at. If I've got 3 E's and then I've gone and got another 5 E's and then 1 more E, how many E's have I got altogether? 3 plus 5 plus 1 is 9E. Let's look at the next one. If I've got 4 D's and you've got 6 D's, that's 10 D's altogether. But then if someone takes away 3 D's, I'm left with 7D. And for the last one, if I've got 5 D's and then minus 7 D's, what's that? What's 5 minus 7? It would be minus 2D. So those are some simple examples. Let's have a look now at this task. Have a go at these for me. Be careful of the negatives in question 8 and in question 5. Pause me now and have a little go for yourself. Okay, so these are the answers to that first task. How have you got on? Hopefully you're ready to progress. Let's move on. So I've got some more examples here that are a little bit trickier. So I've got, for this one here, 2C plus 5D plus 4C plus 2D. Let's look at the C's first. I've got a 2C here and I've got plus 4C here. 2C plus 4C is 6C. Now I'm going to just get rid of that. That's going to get rid of that answer. Let me put that 6C back in there. Now let's look at the D's. I've got a 5D there and I've got a 2D there. 5D plus 2D is 7D plus 7D on the end. And that's my final answer. Let's have a look at another example. So I've got 3E here plus 5E. And do you notice how I'm circling the symbol in front of it as well? That helps me decide whether I'm going to add them or take away. In my circles, I've got 3E plus 5E. That's 8E altogether. If I now look, if I change this colour, I can separate them. Let's go green. If I've got 2F, circling the symbols in front as well, 2F plus 7F, that gives me 9F. And that's my answer. Let's look at this next one. It's a bit trickier, this one. So let's look at the G's first. So I've got 4G there. Make sure you circle the symbol in front of it, minus 2G. 4G minus 2G is 2G. Let's just switch colour again. Let's do the H's. I've got 6H there and I need to minus 3H. 6 minus 3 is 3H. Is that a positive or a negative value of 3? What's 6 take away 3? It's a positive 3, isn't it? So I'll put positive 3. And let's have a look at this final one. Let's look at the J's first. I've got 3J minus 5J. 3 minus 5 is minus 2j. And then I'm left with 2k minus a k is positive 1k. 2 minus 1 is 1, and it's a positive value of 1, which is why I've put that positive there. Okay, so please be careful of those negatives and positives, because they can sometimes catch people out. Here's a task for you now. Have a go at these. The red section are probably slightly more trickier, but make sure you have a go at some that have got negatives in. Pause me now, and when you're ready to move on, unpause. Here are your answers for those. Now, just to be clear with answers, it doesn't matter, excuse me, if, for example, for number 4 on the red section, if you've got 2h minus 4g, that's correct as well. You can have them the other way round, as long as, you see I've got the minus there because it was a minus with the 4. As long as you've got the symbols in the correct place, it's still correct. So have a look at this task for me. Which of these expressions equal 7b? Have you got answers? Have you got answers to these? Let's have a look. Well, 5b plus 2b is definitely 7b, so that's one. 9b minus 3b is 6b, plus a b is 7b. 4b plus 7b is 11b, minus 2b is 9b, so not that one. 9b minus 6b is 3b, plus a 3b is 6b, not that one. And I'm just going to go through these a little quicker. So that one should be a 6b. Correct that one, 7b. 10b minus 3b, 7b, correct. Next one is 8b. This one here is 4b. 13 minus 5 is 8b, minus 2 is 6b, so not that one. 15 minus 9 is 6b, plus a b is 7b. And this last one is 7b as well. Here's some more questions for you. Have a go at these and let me know how you get on.